Hi, my name's Carla Conrad, and I'm the Executive Director of Breathe Pennsylvania. Today I want to talk to you about how easy it is to test your home for radon. Radon is a colorless, odorless, radioactive gas that's naturally occurring in the soil. It can creep up through the foundation of our homes and pose potential health problems for us down the road. Long-term exposure to radon can lead to conditions such as lung cancer. Breathe Pennsylvania sells radon test kits that can be shipped directly to your home. They're really easy to use, and the price of the kit, which is $15, includes shipping and analysis. When you receive your kit, it'll look just like this. Let's go ahead and open it up. Okay. So in removing the outer packaging, I have an instruction kit right here along with the test itself. You'll notice that the test continues to be shrink wrapped because we don't want to expose it to the outside air. This one is a charcoal filter test. So what it does is it absorbs radon particles from the air, and then when we send it away to the laboratory, it is analyzed for the level of radon that's in the charcoal sample. So if we open up the instructions, they're really simple. So the first thing I need to do is write on my kit. So you'll fill out your name, your address, and then you need to identify the start time. This is a short-term test, so it takes place over the course of 3 to 7 days. It doesn't matter how long as it's between that window of time. So on the kit itself, I'm going to mark what time I set it up and whether it was morning or evening. At the bottom of the kit, it asks me a series of questions. So I have to ask, either they'll ask what the temperature is, what floor it's being tested on. You want to test your radon level in the lowest living level of your home. So right now we're in my basement, which is unfinished, but it's considered a livable area because it can be finished. If I had a basement that had a dirt floor, or I was thinking about testing my garage, that's not a place that would ever be considered livable. So you really want to just keep it at the lowest living level of your home. Next, you prepare the kit. So what you'll do is open this up. After I've completed all of the information, see there where it's asking the questions, then my instruction kit tells me to grip the sides and pinch at the top until the cardboard folds at the perforation. So can you see that piece of cardboard there? What it's going to do is fold down. So see how I've just pushed it down there? This creates a draft stop. So if there's air that's kind of coming through my space, it's going to protect that air from sort of flushing out that charcoal filter. And it's prepped right now. So all I need to do is either set the kit down on a flat surface or hang the kit. We recommend that you set it down on something that's about table height in a place where it's not going to be disturbed. I have a toddler, so I'm gonna make sure that she doesn't come down here and grab this off of the table. If I was prepping this for the sale of a home, I would wanna make sure that it's also undisturbed. But in the state of Pennsylvania, one of the things that you can opt into is having a radon test done for the sale of a home. You can't use one of these for the sale of the home. It's really not recommended because it's not tamper-proof. If I was having a radon test done for the sale of a home, I would have a professional come in, spend a couple $100s, and get a continuous radon test. That'll give me an accurate reading that changes over the period of a few days to a week. If it's tampered with, it's going to show me that it's been messed with. The barometric pressure could change, the temperature could change. And so because of that, we recommend it because it's a lot more fraud proof. If you're doing the test yourself, you want an accurate reading. There is nothing wrong with getting something like a short-term test. It's really accurate, it's easy to use, and it's inexpensive. The kits that we sell are $15. They include shipping and analysis. We don't analyze the sample. It's sent to a lab in North Carolina. They run the sample, and then in 2 to 3 weeks, they're going to send the test results directly to your home. Now, in our instruction kit here, it gives us instructions on how to get the analysis, how to return the kit to the lab. So after your test is completed, so it has to be exposed for more than 3 days, but less than 7, follow the ending instructions on the reverse side and return your sealed kits back to the lab. So whenever this is all done, I'm going to take that piece of cardboard, tuck it down, and seal the inside of the kit here. It's important then that I mark when the test ended. So the lab has a period of time between when they get the test and when they need to analyze the results for it to be accurate. So it's really important that when you finish your test, you drop it in the mail as soon as possible. A couple other things about this kit that I want to point out. So it comes with a serial number. So that is how I could go ahead and track this online. I need to write this down because I'm going to be sending this kit directly to the lab to be analyzed. So I'm not going to have access to this serial number unless I write it down. The other thing I want to take note of is that these do expire, so they're less accurate after that expiration date. We don't sell them after the expiration date. So just keep that in mind. It's something that no matter what kit you purchase, you really want to be aware of. Also be aware that when you buy a test kit, it doesn't always include the analysis. So if I went to a home improvement store or a local retailer and I picked one up for $10 thinking I'm getting a great deal, it might cost me $25 or so to have it analyzed. So just keep that in mind and make sure you read the fine print before you purchase it. This is a charcoal filter test is a short-term test. There's a longer-term test you can do yourself called an alpha track test, and it's done usually over the course of a year. And it gives you a really good sense of the overall radon level in your home. So right now it's winter time when I'm talking to you, and this is a great time to test a home for radon because the house is closed up. But if I wanted to test my home and let's say it's June and the weather's really nice and I want to keep the windows open, and if I do that, I'm not going to get a good sample. So an alpha track test can help me gather additional information so that I get a good sense of what the test results are over the course of a longer period of time. If I did a test today and I sent it in early next week and I tested it again in June, I might get different results because I live in my home differently in the winter than I do in late spring and early summer. So just some things to keep in mind. I hope that this shows you just how easy it is to test your home for radon. If you have any questions, feel free to call our office at 724-772-1750 or visit us online at www.breathepa.org. We also have a Facebook page called Breathe Pennsylvania. Feel free to message us, ask us questions. And we always like to mention that the state of Pennsylvania's Department of Environmental Protection has a ton of great resources. So if you have additional questions, if your radon test kit comes back high, which the threshold is 4 picocuries per liter of air. So if it comes back high, it comes back close to or above 4, you could always get another test, retest it just to make sure the accuracy of your first sample was good and reliable. you could have a continuous monitor put in, but we do recommend that you contact the Pennsylvania DEP for additional information and resources about what you can do to protect yourself in your home. Thanks for joining me today.